Hi everyone, I hope you're all okay, especially during this lockdown. It's been the craziest year ever, hasn't it already? And we're still in January. So today's a little bit of a different video. I am going to be talking about manifestation. I guess that's why you are all here, because you want to hear my experience of manifestation, my little tips and tricks, and what I've learned along the way. Let's get to it. So I've got my notes and my phone because I've got so much written down. I literally don't want to miss anything out, which I probably will, because you know what I'm like, I just go on and on and on, and it's not even relevant what I'm talking about. So I'm going to try and stick to what I've written, stick to my little notes, and hopefully you might start manifesting, start looking into the law of attraction. So if you are new here and you've literally just come across my channel by typing in tips and tricks on manifestation or law of attraction, then welcome. So yeah, my name is Jasmine and I started getting into manifestation about 2 years ago now. I started to look at manifestation around the moon at first because it was so interesting to me, all the crystals situation, getting all the sage, and I don't know, it was just something that I really wanted to look into and start, because it was, I don't know, it was something different, and a lot of people that I follow on Instagram were doing it, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll have a go. So when I mention manifestation or law of attraction on my Instagram stories, a lot of the time I put quotes on my stories about it. I get so many people messaging me, replying to the story, asking about it, about how interesting it is, see how I do it, if I manifest. So it gets quite a lot of attention, really, I find, and it's good attention. A lot of people message to ask about it, what it is. I love it, and I'd love for everyone to be able to manifest anything they want into their life and believe that they can. I just want to say I'm not an expert in any way. I know people who have been doing it for years and years and years, some 4 years, some 10 years. I've literally been doing it for about 2 years, and I've gotten really into it the past 2 years. So I kind of just want to talk about it, and anyone who's new to manifestation or has been doing it for 10 years, I kind of like to watch other videos on YouTube of people's perspectives on it, to see what they've learned from it and what they've got out of it, really. So everything I'm going to talk about is literally what I've learned along the way and experienced myself. This is all just coming from me. So what is law of attraction? So my definition of law of attraction is like attracts like. So whatever is in your head, whatever you believe and you manifest and you're telling yourself is going to happen and you're giving it out to the universe, then you are going to get back. There's no other option. It also works if you are a negative person and you're constantly saying, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm never going to be able to have this, then you best believe it. Do you know what I mean? What's that quote? And it's like, whether you tell yourself you can do it or whether you tell yourself you can't do it, you're right. That quote, I'm going to have that written on my wall in my house, because it's so true. If you tell yourself every single day you can do something and you set your mind to it and you work and work and work to get it, you are going to get it. There's no other there's literally, I'm getting stressed because I need to tell you that you are going to get it. Likewise, if you're sat there going, oh, I'll never be able to do this, I'll never be a football player, I'll never be able to do makeup, do you know what I mean? If you're just telling yourself constantly you can't do something, then you best believe that you'll never be able to do it, because you won't. You choose your mindset, you control your mindset and what is in your mind, what you're thinking of, and therefore you choose and control your thoughts. You then choose your energy. What is your energy going to be like? Are you just going to be a really negative person who just doesn't care about anything other than bad stuff in life, or are you gonna be positive energy and bring positivity to wherever you go? So it's mindset, thoughts, energy, beliefs. You've got to believe that you can do it. You've got to believe that what you're thinking in your head is going to happen, and you are right. No matter how many people say to you, oh, it's just stupid, it's not real. They're the people who aren't going to go far in life because they're not believing in themselves, and they're not believing what you're believing, that whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. Remember, like attracts like. Another big thing with law of attraction and manifestation is you need to see everything as a space for growth. So if something comes along and you're like, there's no way I can do that, you need to be able to open up and know this has happened, but it's just space and time for growth. So something bad could happen. You need to believe that that's there to make you stronger and to help you grow. You've always got to have space for growth for this to work. This really isn't about wishing for something. You can't sit there on the end of your bed and go, please just give me £10,000, please just give me £10,000, because that is just not going to happen at all. You've got to believe it. You can't just wish for it. You've got to believe it, work for it, and set your mind to it, and do not let that thought go out your mind until you've got it. It's so much deeper than just wishing for something. There is so many steps involved. You have to envision it, meaning you have to see it in your head. So when you're sitting there, you've got to be able to see it in your head. See yourself with that car you want. See yourself holding the keys of the car you want. See yourself driving around in that car. You have to envision it, and it's all about what's in your head. Envision something. Make a little mood board on it. Have your little vision board stuff on this mood board, and put the picture of the car and the house that you want, and whatever. You could be manifesting for your dream job. You could be manifesting for a promotion in your job. You've got to be able to envision it and see yourself already doing it before it's happened. A big thing as well is you have to believe it's true. You might have a million people tell you you can't do it, but guess what? You can. Them people who are telling you that you can't do something are the people that aren't going to get far in life. So the law of attraction isn't going to work unless you 100% believe it, and you believe that there's 100% room for change in your life and within you, and you can see the change happening in your head, and you've got to believe it. So I started law of attraction through meditating. So I started meditating probably a few years back now, but properly understood it and wanted to do it about 2 years ago when I started manifesting around the moon. Law of attraction wasn't something I'd done at the time of meditation, but I'd fall asleep listening to meditations, positive podcasts. I didn't necessarily sit there and full on meditate and all that stuff. I'd just put it on to go to sleep to, because it helped me go to sleep. And as I was falling asleep, I was listening to manifestation type meditation, that rhymed, and positive podcast, which was obviously feeding into my head, which was making me a more positive person, and wanted to know more about manifestation and leading a positive life. Examples are things you can manifest. So a lot of people manifest being able to drive, having a car, a house, a loving husband or wife, children, a job, promotions. Literally anything you set your mind to, you can do it. So I would manifest being able to drive, and I could see myself driving, having a set of keys, and I had in my head that I'd drive. And then I managed to do my lessons, and I passed my driving test the first time and my theory. Now I don't believe everything is down to manifestation. I think a lot of hard work gets put into stuff, but I feel like if I didn't have that visualization and that constant telling myself that I can do it, then I wouldn't have passed, well, at least have passed first time for both things. I also like to manifest my own house, which we're now looking to get at this year, a family, a loving boyfriend, and so yeah, so a lot of my things are quite realistic and something I could do on my own anyway, but the help of the law of attraction, manifestation and stuff, I feel like it's come a lot quicker than I ever thought it would. An important thing is you need to be on the same wavelength, the same vibration as your thoughts to be able to manifest them into your life. So for example, if you want to make loads of money and you're really struggling at the minute and you're thinking, money, 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 that's what I need and that's what's going to make me happy, then to manifest money, this is what I'd do. So so say I wanted to see £10,000 in my savings account. So I'd set my phone password to 10,000. Can you actually set it to 10,000? Well, I'd set it to 10 anyway. I'd constantly be thinking of myself opening my phone, opening my online banking and seeing the £10,000 in my savings. Now again, just because you're thinking in your head, oh yeah, I'm going to get £10,000, you need to work for it, just like anyone else would to get it. But I find the manifestation side works so well with hard work is because, yeah, you can work hard and then be like, I've literally got nothing out of it. Or you can work hard, set yourself goals, being able to visualise and see yourself hitting those goals, and therefore they come hand in hand really. So you can work really hard, really hard, really hard. What are you getting out of it? Do you even know what you want to get out of it? Have you written down a list of what you want from life? Have you written down your goals? Whereas if you were manifesting, you would have all your goals written out, you'd be saying it every day, you'd know what you want and you'd be working until you hit those goals. So you could hit goals by working hard and not even realise it was one of your goals because you haven't been thinking about it as a goal, you've just been working towards it. So you're not really working towards anything unless you've got your goals there in place, set out. And manifesting your goals and dreams is so important because it's going to make them happen, because you're telling yourself that it's going to happen and therefore it will. Here is another good little saying for law of attraction: what you think about, you bring about. A nice little step-by-step guide to help you with this is think about what you want, what are you manifesting, what do you want to get out of this life. Work with the universe to make it happen, and then it's going to become your reality. This is only going to happen if you truly believe it. So let's give you all a little task, literally for 1 week. So you're going to wake up in the morning, you're not going to pick your phone up, you're not going to roll over and go back to sleep. The first thing you're going to do when your brain wakes up and starts to think is think of 5 things you're grateful for. So you don't need to think deep about this, you don't need to be like, literally, I'm grateful for the bed I've just slept in, I'm grateful for the food that I'm about to have for breakfast, I'm grateful to have family, I'm grateful to be able to pick up my phone and phone my friend when I need her, I'm grateful for something maybe that happened last year, I'm grateful for my kids, I'm grateful to have a healthy family. Literally, whatever you can think of, start your day with 5 things that you are grateful for. You're going to do this for 1 week just to try and get into the habit of doing it. The first thing you're doing is starting your day off positive. You're getting a positive mindset, you're thinking of positive thoughts, and that's what you need every day in your life. Because if you're going to start your day off positive, you're more than likely going to have a positive day. If you start your day off negative and go on the news and read all the depressing stuff on the news, you're going to start your day off negative. So wake up, 5 things you're grateful for, go and get a shower and get ready and go on a walk. So you will attract into your life whatever you focus on. So again, if you're focusing on the negative or the bad things that have happened in your life, rather than thinking of all the amazing things that you've been able to do in your past, however long you've been on this earth, then you are going to attract more negative into your life rather than positive. And let's be honest, what do you want in your life? A negative life for the rest of your life or a positive life for the rest of your life? This also means if you focus on the good and positive in your life, then you're going to attract good and positive into your life. So the things that you want to manifest into your life, you're literally going to focus on them every single day. They're going to be your priority, because at the end of the day, this is your life and it's no one else's, and you're the only person who can control your thoughts and what is brought into your life. A good person to listen to is Tony Robbins. A lot of you probably heard of Tony Robbins if you are into manifestation and being positive. He talks a lot about the law of attraction, and he's really good to listen to. Some of the quotes he says are just amazing, so I definitely recommend him. Some Instagram pages that you need to follow if you're into law of attraction and manifestation are currently around my head. So make sure you go and check those out. I'm going to put the names on as well, and I'll try and remember to put them in the description with a link so that you can go and follow them. Some of the pages really help me on a daily to be positive and get up and work towards my dreams. Again guys, to manifest you need to believe it's real, and you need to believe that your dreams can become your reality. So let's get the task done. You've got 1 week of waking up and thinking of 5 things you're grateful for. If it helps, write it down. Write it in your phone, write it on a piece of paper. Even if you're thinking of the 5 same things every day, you're still thinking of 5 positive things. Make it 10 if you want. Why don't you wake up, think of the 5 positive things, go and get a shower, go for a walk and put a positive podcast on, because that is instantly positivity just literally coming at you. No negative vibes. So guys, I really hope that this video has helped in some way make you understand more about the law of attraction and manifestation, and how it really can change your life if you believe that it can. I'd love to do more videos like this, and I definitely will if you like them. Again, I'm no expert, and there's probably a million more things to know about law of attraction, manifestation, but again, this is just what I know. So thanks for coming to watch my YouTube video on manifestation and the law of attraction. My favourite things at the minute. Yeah, so stay positive, and again, my inbox DM is always open if anyone is struggling or just needs someone to speak to, especially during these hard times. I don't want anyone to feel alone or like they have no one to speak to, so I'll quite happily answer any DMs over on my Instagram, which is also down in the description.